How are you feeling? You got John Riggs here in an effort to trick out my Oculus Quest as much as humanly possible. I got the baseline unit, huge fan of it. Maybe you just got one for the holidays, and if so, welcome, welcome. I'm a huge fan of the Oculus Quest, and hope you love it too. I opted for the enhanced strap, which I highly recommend, especially if you have a giant head like I do. The VR cover makes it a little bit more comfortable of an experience on your visor. I also got the wider angle thing. You know how they have those available for sale. It's not really needed, and because I wear glasses, I have the prescription lenses on the inside. Always something going on with the Oculus Quest, and one thing that is like, man, the downfall, this is both with the Quest 1 and the Quest 2, is that the touch controllers require batteries, AA batteries. Now, the AA batteries last a while, but it's the fact that I have to keep buying batteries. I never had to buy batteries for, like, my PlayStation controllers. You have to for, like, the Xbox. It's like, man, I mean, you can get something for it, and that's what the good people at Anker was like, man, do we got something for you. It's a charging station for both your Quest unit and both touch controllers, and it gives it a convenient place to be. Now, currently, my Oculus Quest, when I'm not playing it, is literally on a TV tray next to the couch, where it's plugged in just with the USB cord right into it, and then when the batteries run out, I have some AA batteries, I'll pop them in. But how convenient would it be to have a unit, a stand, where you can just put your stuff, that's where they go, and they're charging in the meantime. I love it. So I'm going to do a little unboxing, going to show you what it looks like, and we'll see where I go from here. And full disclosure, Anker did send me one of these for the purpose of this video. Had I have known this existed in the first place, I totally would have bought one, but thank you. I think it looks pretty sleek. Looks pretty streamlined. I like the fact that it's. I'm curious to see how large the. I mean, it's apparently this large, which is about the size of my TV tray. Yes, I'm still going to put this on my TV tray. It's right next to the couch. I mean, instead of having an end table, it works for me. But I am curious to see how it would work like this, as opposed to having it more like square shaped, where you have like the Quest in one place, the controllers in another spot. But we'll see how this goes down. It includes everything you need, including the charging cable, a couple of rechargeable batteries, specially designed for your Quest touch controllers. I'm very curious about this, man. I'm ready. It says Oculus ready. It's like, man, I'm ready. Let's bring it. One thing I've always loved about Oculus stuff is it's just so streamlined. Just love how this looks. And this, man. All right, so it plugs in back there. That's awesome. A couple of pads. You know, don't slide around my table pads. And then that's kind of how that goes there. Interesting. Okay. USB. It's a USB-C to USB-C. That's cool. A couple of rechargeable batteries. The cord included. And these are going to be your new touch things, because that's where the rechargeable battery goes. And then that part touches, when that part touches the side of the unit here, right along there, you see. If you're wondering about my thumb, I dyed my kid's hair last night. So I got hair dyed on my finger still. And then this little thing here, and I wonder if you can tell me what this is, because I know what it is. And I'm going to show you. So the Quest charges via the USB-C on the side. So this guy here goes right in there. And that stays in there. That's not going to go anywhere. That's going to stay right there all the time, because now with this guy here, what's going to happen, and I hope you can see this, but that guy and this thing, there's a magnet, so it'll automatically kind of push it into place. And I'm not going to touch anything. In fact, here, I want you to see this, because I think this is really neat. I love how this does this. When you just pop it in here, watch. Just already finds it. Finds it automatically. Pull it right off. There you go. Look at that. Quick charging too, about 2.5 hours. If this thing is completely depleted, this thing boasts it'll charge everything in about 2.5 hours, and I love that. See, all charging things should be like that. Isn't that cool? All right, let's do our touch controllers. Alrighty, so that comes off. I think these are literally the ones that it came with. I think I'm still using them. I never know exactly what angle. There we go. A couple of AA batteries. Probably recycle those or use them for something later. You can see these with the batteries. There's these little metal plates, and you want those sides to be facing these things, because that's going to be your connector for the charging. It's a little bit of a spring load, but it's a perfect fit. Let me pop this guy back on. That's the wrong one. Pop this guy back on. I like how that actually kind of locks into place. It didn't seem like it wanted, it almost like seemed like it was like magnetic, which is fine. But I'm used to that kind of slide and shift. There we go. Cool. So and it feels the same. It's the same cut, same color as you can see, same texture. So you won't even notice the difference when you're playing. And these things, you can't feel these at all. That's not going to do anything for you. So when you're playing, it doesn't feel like anything. The only difference is when you're done, this part is going to touch this part. Fits in just like that. That's charging. I mean, if it was plugged in, it's charging. And there is kind of a metallic, you can feel the magnet kind of wanting to pull it. So when that guy goes there it is. For easy access. I also like the fact where, I didn't even think about this, because usually the controllers would just be kind of loose, upside down, propped up. I usually have these controllers like that, wherever, or sometimes I put them in there. When you're ready to play, it's already set up for you. So once you put this thing on, just gotta grab these and go to town. And then when it's plugged in, you got these little lights indicated. See? It's like, oh, wait a minute, there's nothing there. Pop it back. Light comes back on, saying, hey, okay, it's charging. It's good to go. Highly recommended. If you have a Quest 2, you'll make your money back in the price of batteries alone. Especially for playing all these great games that just came out for the Quest. I wouldn't have minded having a second option that was a little bit more square-like. That would have, like, maybe, this thing like this. And there's, it just kind of hangs back there. It'd be kind of cool if they had, like, the square unit where it fits on top. And then, like, have the controllers in the back part where, I don't know, something else. But this will be great. This will be great in the meantime. This is available, linked in the description below. And again, thanks to Anker for providing one of these for this video. Pretty cool. There's my 70s style couch there.